From making some of the most famous diss tracks on YouTube to slowly sinking into the pits of irrelevancy, Ricegum's career trajectory is unlike any other. But where did it all go wrong for Ricegum? And how did one of the most famous and well-known YouTubers become a relic of the past? Brian Kwong Lee, also known as Ricegum, was one of the internet's most polarizing personalities. Ricegum's YouTube career started with a bang, so it's pretty crazy to watch it all fizzle out. He came to be known for his brutal honesty with the kind of commentary and reaction videos he would post. In 2015, he gained around 5 million followers with a single video titled "These Kids Must Be Stopped," where he reacted to young social media influencers on the app called Musical.ly. Ricegum played these videos and actually went ahead and called these influencers out for doing things that they were way too young to be doing for their age. This was inappropriate. Naturally, the video blew up and gained over 11 million views in less than a year, with the entire internet sharing and talking about Ricegum and his controversial takes. In 2017, when Jake and Logan Paul, along with Team 10, were dominating YouTube, Ricegum openly started beef with some of the most popular influencers of the time. It all started when Ricegum uploaded his first diss track ever. The song was called "It's Every Night Sis," starring Logan Paul's ex, Alyssa Violet. Now, the song was a direct attack on the Paul brothers, and simply because of Ricegum's audacity to hit them where it hurt, the song immediately started climbing up the charts and trending on YouTube, earning the YouTuber tons of recognition almost overnight. So it's safe to say that diss tracks are where he found his true calling, and for a while, he decided to stick with them because, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? However, he also tried his hand at the reaction and commentary videos. Video after video, Ricegum would go viral because, well, he wasn't scared to express his own opinions, no matter how controversial they were. Anytime people called out the YouTuber for his behavior, he would come back with yet another video and use all the negative attention for his own good. His diss tracks led to a lot of funds on the internet, and it's safe to say that Ricegum wasn't scared of picking any fights. In fact, that's what his entire brand was all about. One of his most notable internet funds included the beef between him and the YouTuber KSI. The two actually started off as friends and even appeared in a music video, which has now been removed because of whatever went down between them. Another one of Ricegum's longest and most popular feuds was with the former Musical.ly star Jacob Sartorius. And surprise, surprise, it ended with Ricegum posting yet another diss track that made the rounds all over the internet. But this was also when the YouTuber started being criticized for the kind of content that he started to focus on, making fun of young children. With every video, his digs would be harsher and stronger, and he would constantly be making personal attacks at Musical.ly stars like Baby Ariel and Sartorius, who were hardly teenagers at the time. Let's just say the full-grown adult beefing with kids this young just wasn't sitting right with a lot of people.
Like, that literally just pissed me off. Like, I want to fight this guy now. Yo, miss me with that gay shit. What the fuck?
Things escalated in December of 2017 when Ricegum came head-to-head with Ian Carter, popularly known as iDubbbz. Now, iDubbbz has always been popular for making his content cop videos, where he dived deep into a YouTuber's fame, content, and online personalities. Now, Ricegum and iDubbbz were both known for their loud opinions, so it was bound to be quite an event when the two clashed against one another. So, when iDubbbz released a content cop video on Jake Paul, he was met with a lot of hate from the Paul fandom and resulted in a full-blown feud between Ian and Ricegum. Why? Well, because iDubbbz used this video to call Ricegum out for being unfunny and becoming famous using other people's content, calling him the king of clickbait. He went on to say that Ricegum had bought his subscribers and views because there's no way for him to be so popular with the kind of videos he made. Now, this was an explosive attack at Ricegum, and let's just say that it made him go a little off the rails. Instead of taking the criticism constructively, Ricegum went off on Ian on Twitter and even went ahead and threatened to seriously harm him, inciting his followers to go after the YouTuber as well. Now, with the kind of behavior that Ricegum had resorted to over a few harmless jokes, YouTube went ahead and deleted deleted his channel because he violated community rules and regulations. Within seconds, Ricegum's online empire had crashed, and even Google Play and iTunes removed his tracks from their libraries. And if you thought that was all, fate had more in store for the failing YouTuber when he uploaded some vlogs from his Hong Kong trip that didn't do as well as he'd hoped. These vlogs show Ricegum making some extremely racist comments. In a 6-minute video titled "Why I Left the Clout House," the YouTuber was seen going up to people in Hong Kong, asking them questions like, "Where are the bitches at?" or "Do you guys have any thoughts here?" And people just found that straight up disrespectful. He also went on to make some pretty disgusting jokes about Asians eating cats and dogs, along with asking random women about a happy ending massage.
Is that dog or something? What, like, that shit look disgusting.
Hey, where the bitches at? Oh, sir, where can I find some dog?
Now, while the YouTuber found all these antics super entertaining, let's just say that a huge part of his subscribers didn't seem to think so. "Asian kids look up to you because of your influence," one person tweeted directly at Ricegum. "How do you think they feel when you're blatantly being racist to people that look just like their parents and friends?" And while some YouTubers like Keemstar supported the YouTuber, saying that since he was Asian himself that it was fine for him to make these kind of jokes, but other people seemed to strongly disagree. Now, at this point, things were already going south for Ricegum, but to make things worse, it seemed like he was just picking one feud after another. After the Paul brothers and iDubbbz, Ricegum went on to publicly beef with Gabby Hanna, James Rallison, and Bod Bobby. And at this point, everyone was just sick and tired of it all. The YouTuber was actually under fire for attacking Gabby Hanna after she tried to poke fun at his writing career. Not only did he scratch her, but he also took her phone and threw it so hard that it broke. So when Gabby went on to talk about the incident on the internet, Ricegum took to Twitter to defend himself and was downright mean in his approach, calling Gabby a liar and saying that the whole story was fake and made up. And while this confused the audience for a bit, Ricegum accidentally admitted to assault Gabby, saying that he did in fact snatch her phone and break it. And while Ricegum did apologize for all of these incidents, people just didn't find him sincere anymore. At this point, Ricegum's fan base started to slowly fizzle out, and no matter what he did, he just couldn't go back to his glory days. While the YouTuber did manage to use negative exposure to earn himself more recognition back in the early days of his career, he just couldn't keep doing that when he was exposed for his problematic ways. He slowly decreased the number of videos he would upload to his channel and tried antics such as joining the FaZe house to earn back views and subscribers. However, even that ended in a huge controversy where Ricegum tried to get his subscribers to invest in altcoins and cryptocurrency scams. Now, this wasn't the first time Ricegum was involved in a financial scam, because in 2019 he partnered with a company called Mystery Brand and got his fans to subscribe to a shady digital mystery box where they could win goodies in real life. But most people complained that despite Ricegum vouching for the whole thing, they never received their prizes, proving that the website was a scam. And while Ricegum did come out with an apology video, it actually just ended up with him blaming the people on the internet for not saying anything about it when other YouTubers were promoting the same thing. This mystery box thing has been on the internet for 3 or 4 months, even from other creators, but as soon as I do it, it's a problem, said Rice. I mean, you can guess how that went down with his already dying fan base. Eventually, Ricegum just had to stop uploading on his channel because things were clearly not going anywhere and his career was too far gone. These days, the former YouTuber has moved on to Twitch, where he has over 1 million followers who watch his streams, where he mostly just plays video games. But even in the middle of all this, Ricegum has found himself in some more drama when TikToker Daisy Keech called him out for bad-mouthing his ex, Abby Rao, after Rice called her clingy. This resulted in Rao herself going on record to say that dating the YouTuber wasn't a nice experience. At the same time, true to tradition, Ricegum also got banned from Twitch when he streamed with 2 women and one of them decided to flash people right in the middle of the stream. He quickly took down the stream, but they went live on Instagram to continue the whole thing all over again, getting banned from the other platform as well. So, lesson learned? As far as his fans go, or well, former fans if we're being honest, they all believe that Ricegum himself was responsible for his downfall with his reckless behavior and constant beef with one person or another. From owning YouTube at one point with his diss tracks, the YouTuber just fell down a deep hole that he could never really get himself out of. Considering all of this, sure, Ricegum still has an online presence, and while his career might not be technically over, it's safe to say that he probably won't be dominating YouTube like he once did. And all it took to get to this point was one bad decision too many. So, Plug Gang, what do you think of the YouTuber's fall from grace? Do you think he might ever come back to YouTube after everything that's gone down? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure you check out the next one.